Alert's a not-for-profit community group based in Nuneaton, and it was established to get anybody and everybody who's interested in 2D and 3D art together, and then as a collective we can promote art in different ways to our community.
The north of Warwickshire doesn't have half the opportunities for artists, and whether that be kind of visual or dance or drama or whatever, it doesn't have the same opportunities that the south of the county has, does it? Which is what Art Alert's trying to sort of address.
What we do is encourage anybody who has an art form to contact us, and then we will look for a suitable venue to try and get it exhibited for them.
So it's just sort of recognising that they are important in our life, you know, that the art and culture is something to be.
And that Nuneaton actually does have a place in it.
Yeah, and that we have a lot of talented artists as well. You know, we've got some great skills in our group, haven't we? Yeah. We've
got quite a wide range of members. We welcome anybody that's interested in art in any form, and young people would be brilliant. We also know that there are virtually zero facilities now for young people in the town to practice their art.
Well, there's lots of opportunities within art. It just gives people the opportunity to just meet other artists and to exhibit their work, and just maybe get involved in workshops.
To get them interested in something in a different way, which is how we've hopefully gone about it, to teach them audio recording skills and let them get their hands on equipment and be involved in the actual process.
They can join, and for £5 they get insurance cover. So if they want to exhibit their work, it's covered by insurance as well.
We came to realise that actually there was still quite a passion about the Co-op Hall.
We kind of knew that it was a big part of the town.
We felt that there was something worth exploring there and looking into. For a lot of people, it was their sole social scene for many years.
It was the only place to go.
It was the only place to go that brought loads of couples together, and therefore the impact of that on down the line, so still to our generation, is still strong, it's still there.
If somebody doesn't sort of, I guess, archive the significance of the buildings like that, it will just disappear, won't it? You know, in 20, 30, 40 years' time, nobody will know perhaps it was there or how important it was really. And just things like the bands that played there. I mean, you know, the Rolling Stones and the Beatles were just, you know, amazing really to think that this little town was kind of on the map in that way.
There's such an amazing significance for what a span of 40 years. There's nothing there. There is very little physically recorded of the Co-op Hall. Things like buildings, they almost take on a personality of their own, and from that point of view it's been great to research it and begin to archive it. But even now it's gone, we've got that collective of memories which takes on a life of its own. Yeah.
The Co-op Hall at Nuneaton was one of the main dance halls that
and it was the only real dance hall in Nuneaton.
The Co-op Hall became the most popular one. It was a favourite place to go.
The place to go, really.
The big venue was the Co-op, wasn't it?
We came, well, virtually every week.
That was where we went for entertainment.
But the Co was always the end product, wasn't it? It's where we gravitated to.
Our Saturday night outing, you know. And the first time I saw it, I suppose I was a bit overawed, really.
It was such a magnificent building.
It was such a lovely building.
Nice setting,
big dance hall which we hadn't really got in Nuneaton.
Ballroom on the first floor.
It got a modern thing about it, didn't it? It's got a sprung floor.
It was beautiful dance floor, you know, very, very well sprung. And
I do remember the balcony.
then, of course, there was the big balcony all round.
The balcony which went around.
There was a bar and a balcony.
There was a gallery upstairs.
Yeah, the balcony.
The balcony upstairs.
And there was a bar.
And the Coop Hall in Nuneaton was one of the first dancers to actually have a bar.
The Coop Hall was a beautiful building.
I don't know. It was Art Deco, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was very decorative.
The sort of typical Art Deco ridging on it.
And the inside was all Art Deco. It was lovely.
Art Deco look of the place.
The place was a sort of Art Deco.
It was so Art Deco.
Oh, it was.
And it was a lovely place. It was.
It was an iconic building.
But it was very, very, it was lovely, and I met some really lovely people, you know, while I was there.
And the atmosphere down there, yes, it was friendly.
The thing is, they were very friendly people in Nuneaton anyway.
Yeah. It was just where everybody went.
Focal thing of the week for all the teenagers.
Everybody every week more or less knew everyone. It was such a friendly place like that.
And we had a big circle of friends there.
All our friends went.
We used to go.
Everybody we knew would be there.
So I was no stranger to the building.
There were a whole gang of us and we all knew one another.
We used to come from all around to come to the dance at Coop Hall. Yes.
It brought us together socially, you know.
And I liked it straight away.
I loved it, really, really loved it.
It was just fun. It had an edge, it was thrilling.
And the excitement and electricity was magic.
And it was lovely. It was very nice.
It was exciting. It was thrilling, actually.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
A lot of people loved it.
It was the sort of endless possibilities.
Yes,
because you never knew how the night was going to end.
That's right, yes.
Or who with.
And as I
There was a romantic atmosphere.
And it was romantic.
Very romantic in those days.
Was the focal point for people to meet. Boys meet girls, girls meet boys.
We actually did our courting in the Coop Hall.
The girls in the league were actually court.
Young couples would sit and snog.
Chaps sort of standing around in bunches.
Sitting along the front, remember? You used to sit along the front drinking.
Building up the Dutch courage to come and join in on the dance floor.
Just looking out there, seeing what girls now it is.
Eyeing up the girls.
Yeah, we were looking for girls, obviously. You like to pick a girl up if you could. And sometimes we did, sometimes we didn't, you know. It was sort of one of those places.
Met boyfriends there, obviously new boyfriends, which was nice. Met my husband there.
I met my husband at Coop Hall. It's a Valentine's night dance.
See, I met my husband dancing as well.
I met my wife up there.
I did get engaged to an airport officer that I met at the Coop Hall.
I met my first wife at the Coop Hall.
I met the girl who became the first wife at the Coop Hall.
It'd be in our best finery.
You couldn't buy a lot of clothes.
When I was a teenage girl, I always wanted a new dress.
The kind of point of honour to wear something new every week.
Yeah.
Something girls did, they always tried to wear a different dress each time they went out.
I'd always got something new to wear.
The dresses.
Very tight skirts.
Skirts with lots of petticoats underneath.
Little boxy jackets and frilly blouses and things like that.
Saturday nights we were immaculate, it turned out. Sartorial.
Well dressed, well groomed, smart suits, individual.
Everybody dressed much more formally.
He used to get all smartened up, all that my gear.
Everybody wanted to dress up smart.
They came pretty well dressed.
So we'd all have suits.
Italian suits.
Suits were the thing.
The suit and the tie was the in thing.
There and I got a dicky bow on.
Stiff collars.
I got your best whistle and flute on.
A tie.
You know, immaculate tie.
Everybody wore
immaculate suits.
Suits,
cufflinks.
Shot back inside with the haircuts.
The chaps had their hair combed up at the side and in a quiff.
They were like the old sausage rolls.
Had backcombed their hair. And
Backcombed and lacquered and...
Lacquer it.
And had their hair all bouffanted up.
they'd got a lovely glow.
Saturday night was always busy, that was the main night that people went out.
I don't remember missing many Saturday evenings there.
We used to go there quite regularly on a Saturday.
All the girls would get there and we'd just dance.
We go every Saturday, don't we?
Saturdays was the night when we had bands.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of groups down there. You were sort of sport for choice.
He had all the famous names.
The Kinks.
Kinks. And the Kinks.
Like the Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones.
The Stones played there twice.
The Beatles.
The Beatles.
Beatles.
The Hollies.
The Hollies.
The Hollies were great.
The Ronettes.
The Ronettes.
Screaming Lord Sutch.
Screaming Lord Sutch.
The Searchers.
The Searchers.
The Who.
The Savages.
Small Faces.
Lulu and the Lovers.
It was big enough to be able to put the names on.
The night of New Year's Eve, 1965, 66.
There was a disaster one night there in 1965, New Year's Eve.
We were there when that awful accident happened.
Terrible tragedy.
As 12 o'clock approached, everybody in the bar wanted to get to the dance floor, and people on the dance floor
wanted to get up for a
final drink.
So the people were rushing down, coming to watch the group.
And somebody must have tripped at the bottom of the stairs.
That's true. That's exactly right.
But there was 4 people crushed to death on the stairs there.
I didn't know anybody had died, and 4 people died that night.
And he said 4 dead and we were absolutely gobsmacked.
There's a guy here dead, and most people there knew at least one of the 4.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, we had some good old times at the Co-op.
Our time there was just those very few short years.
Yes.
Because that incident killed it dead.
Yeah.
Until that particular night put the lid on it, really. It was never the same again.
The Co-op Hall was no more after that.
No.
You could never get that feeling back again, didn't matter how you tried.
It just was cut off in its prime.
We were quite shocked when it was closed terminally.
What a shame it was that it was closed down.
They closed it down.
We all thought it would reopen, and of course it didn't.
And then this rumour got out, and it was in the local paper.
The massive discussion and debate about the fact that it might be pulled down.
We tried to get it stopped.
And all the local historians fighting against that action.
And all of a sudden, there was a big campaign to save it over just a few days that just came up.
It didn't work.
Everybody I know thought it was listed.
Should have been a listed building completely.
It should have had some sort of protected listing status.
People generally had the idea that it was a listed building, so they didn't kind of worry that it might be under threat of demolition.
Builders moved in to demolish it.
When they knocked it down, I think that was a big disaster for the town.
I was sad when it was demolished.
The developers moved in over a weekend.
It was all done in about a week.
Yeah, started pulling down that beautiful place from the back end.
Not the back.
They'd taken the rear of the Co-op Hall out.
It was just as if somebody had punched me in the stomach.
Shock.
You could see the stage.
You could look through and see the balcony.
And you could see the interior seating.
It just gone. Once it gone, it gone.
At the 11th hour, it was all too little, too late.
Too late. It's gone. Yeah. Yeah. That was the end of it.
And that was the end of the club too.
It would never have been.
Shouldn't have been.
For what it was and what they've built in its place, it's terrible, really.
Yeah.
They were just iconic for the town, though.
Many happier day there. It's a shame to see it go, really.
It had an impact.
It really did shock and upset a lot of people.
I was upset and annoyed.
It was a marvellous building.
Got nothing now.
It's a pity it isn't here now.
And it was a great pity it went.
Can't believe that all those happy times were crammed into just those few short years.
Yeah.
Good old days.
Oh yes,
Good old
days.
Good old days, yeah.
Definitely.
Happy days.
They were.
I can remember a few of them as well.
You know, really good times they were.
I've got very happy memories of the Co-op Hall.
We had some lovely times there.
I had a lot of lovely memories of the Co-op Hall.
But we just live on happy memories. And they were, and we've got very happy memories.
Yeah, we've got them, haven't we?
Yes, absolutely.
Then we will remember things we said today.